as her guests went away from Windsor. But before long she and Albert paid a return visit to France, where everything was very delightful, and she drove incognito through the streets of Paris in a common bonnet, and saw a play in a theatre at St. Cloud, and one evening, at a great party given by the Emperor in her honour at the Chateau of Versailles, talked a little to a distinguished-looking Prussian gentleman whose name was Bismarck. Her rooms were furnished so much to her taste that she declared they gave her quite a home feeling, that if her little dog were there she should really imagine herself at home. Nothing was said, but 3 days later her little dog barked a welcome to her as she entered the apartments. The Emperor himself, sparing neither trouble nor expense, had personally arranged the charming surprise. Such were his attentions. She returned to England more enchanted than ever. "Strange indeed," she exclaimed, "are the dispensations and ways of Providence." The alliance prospered, and the war drew towards a conclusion. Both the Queen and the Prince, it is true, were most anxious that there should not be a premature peace. When Lord Aberdeen wished to open negotiations, Albert attacked him in a geharnischten letter, while Victoria rode about on horseback reviewing the troops. At last, however, Sebastopol was captured. The news reached Balmoral late at night, and in a few minutes Albert and all the gentlemen, in every species of attire, sallied forth, followed by all the servants, and gradually by all the population of the village keepers, gillies, workmen, up to the top of the cairn. A bonfire was lighted, the pipes were played, and guns were shot off. About 3/4 of an hour after, Albert came down and said the scene had been wild and exciting beyond everything. The people had been drinking healths in whisky, and were in great ecstasy. The great ecstasy, perhaps, would be replaced by other feelings next morning; but at any rate the war was over, though, to be sure, its end seemed as difficult to account for as its beginning. The dispensations and ways of Providence continued to be strange. End of Chapter 6, Part 1.